Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that doesn't always go to Oklahoma and Texas, but when she does, she brings northeastern winter with her. Hi, everybody. Hello. It is Tuesday. It is time to do our planner. We have some catching up to do, as I did not have a chance to do anything else on those, but I want to get this planner done before I leave, just so that I can rest my brain a little bit better. So let's jump right in. This is going to be a 15-minute planner session because we got to pack, we got to go to work. I got a doctor's appointment before work, virtually. We got a lot to do today. This is classic Fox behavior where everything's a little bit behind, but we're just doing our best. Okay, welcome, my friends. Let's plan the week. This is the week of Monday, January 19th through Sunday, January 25th. Don't ask me how we're already this far into January, this far into 2026. It's like I blinked. January is usually much longer than this, and January has been like, no, just kidding. January's fast this year. January is giving February vibes, but not as pleasant. So I don't know, I'll tell you as we go. I'm using this kit. Oh, this is my Moxie Life flagship planner that I'm using. This kit is from the Planner's World. It's called Otterly Adorable. And as you can see, it's little otters. I mean, this one looks like Layla Grace. Like, this one is like definitely Layla Grace. This one looks like Lily. But this kit is adorable. And, ooh, okay, so here's our washi. The reason I'm using this kit is because tonight after work, I am starting the drive to Texas to meet my friend. And we are going to the Texas Wildlife Park. The original reason we wanted to go was to swim with otters, not swim with otters, snuggle otters. And, okay, we have this or this. I think this goes better with this. And then, so we'll do this with this. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the original plan was to just go and play with the otters. And then we found out that, like, for just a little bit more, you can also play with all the other animals. So we got the zookeeper package. We're like, if we're gonna come here to this place one time, we're gonna go hard. We're gonna snuggle all the animals. They will let us snuggle. So that is where we are headed. Now that is the weekend. So tonight, I've decided Danielle is much smarter than me. This is different Danielle. Plus, let me just clarify, we have two Danielles in my life here. We have Pittsburgh-based Danielle, my platonic life partner. This is a different Danielle. That's the Danielle you often see in videos here. This is a different Danielle that you're going to see in some videos this week. She's my friend. We were internet friends first, and we met. She lives in Georgia, and she came down to Savannah when I ran the marathon there last year. So we met there, and now we're going on a trip together, and dreams do come true. It's beautiful. It's lovely. So yes, she is, to differentiate, I call them platonic life partner Danielle and Aussie Danielle, because Danielle that I'm going on this trip with is from Australia. And so she is flying, so she's being much wiser than me in this situation. But I was like, oh, I want to bring Layla Grace because Layla loves her. They met at the marathon, and I was like, I'll bring Layla Grace. And then I really wanted to start this. You've heard me talking about it, that I'm gonna drive as much of Route 66 this year as I can. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a great idea. And it seemed like it would be a great idea. And then yesterday, the news was like, JK, LOL. Remember when you looked up the weather and it was like, it's gonna be in the 50s every day? They said no. They said it's going to snow and ice. And as we know on this channel, we say fuck ice. And we say it for both types of ice. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. It should be good all the way until, we should be good all the way until Saturday. Saturday we'll be in San Antonio. Sunday morning is when I begin the drive. The drive home, which is going to take me up onto 66. And the weather event is supposed to be over Saturday night. So, I mean, that's not saying that the roads will be great yet, because we got to treat the roads. You know how that is. But there will not be any active weather, and it will be sunny. It will be freezing cold, but it will at least be sunny. So, like, you know what? We're gonna do what we're gonna do. I have, you know, I'm staying at like Best Westerns and Drury Inns, so like if I need to adjust where I'm going, I can make it work. So like I can, my Best Western that I'm staying in on Sunday night, I can cancel up until 4 p.m. on Saturday. So like if it would look like it's going to be unable to travel that way and I have to go home a different route, we'll make it work. You know, we'll make it work. That's what it is. Life's a journey, not a destination, as Aerosmith once told us. And you just can't tell just what tomorrow brings. So, oh, this is so cute. Anyway, it's going to be a great trip. And the ride down is going to be fine. Everything, you know, like the first part of the drive, we are going, okay, so tonight I'll tell you what we're doing. Today after work, so as soon as I'm done with this, I got to go to work. I am mostly packed. I did the hard part of packing last night, which was packing my clothes. That's always the worst part for me. Everything else is like, especially if I don't have to get under a weight limit for you know, if I'm not flying, then I'm usually pretty good. I feel like something's not right. These like seem like they were getting longer as I know that's not true. It's an optical illusion. There we go. So the packing the clothes is the hardest part, and I was like, well, I'll just bring like hoodies. I just brought like a lot of hoodies. And, you know, I'm going to be in the car most of the time because we're doing Route 66. So I'm like, we'll make it work. But, so tonight I leave here. It is, I think it's up to 4 degrees now. It was 2 degrees when I got up. And tonight after work, I'm going to come home, finish the last little bit of packing, throw the bags in the car, place the Layla gently in the car, and then we're going to get on the road. And we are going to go to Cincinnati. We're going to actually Florence, Kentucky, which is like the Kentucky side of Cincinnati, which if you don't live over in this part of the country, you may not know that Cincinnati has a Kentucky part, but it does. So that's where we're staying, because I was hoping like driving tonight, I'll get through any kind of rush hour traffic because I want to get on the road early tomorrow. So I'm hoping that by like staying at we're going to be going south. Oh no, this number just betrayed me. What am I going to do? What am I gonna do? It like completely betrayed me. How dare you? You're no memento, por favor. God, I'm like planning to try to learn Spanish. I think I talked about this because we have a lot of like newer patients coming in who speak mostly Spanish or don't speak any English at all. And I was like, that would be so helpful. Plus, we're going to this concert festival in Mexico, and I was like, that would be nice to be able to speak a little bit of the language. And I just realized like I'm going to be saying everything with a Yinzer accent. It's going to be Spanish with a Yinzer accent. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, trust the universe. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So then tomorrow we are driving to Hot Springs, Arkansas, which that seems like a long drive, and you are correct. It's probably going to be about 12 hours on the road total with the stops that I have planned. It would be a little bit faster if we were not stopping to see stuff. But you know me, we're going to see the Popelik Trestle Bridge. If you are not a cryptid fan like some of us, that's home of the Goat Man. So I'm very excited about that. I listened to a podcast about the Goat Man on a long run a couple years ago, or 2 years ago? Yeah. 2024 was 2 years ago. And I'm going to put a little progress each day adds up to big results. I got to go feed the puppy. I got to get to work. I got soap to pack. I got to pack her stuff. Anyway, so we're going to stop and see that. We're going to go to the Arboretum down there in, oh God, I don't remember where it is in Kentucky, but I'm excited about that. That's got some Dambo trolls. This is the one that looks like Layla Grace. I'll put that on Wednesday when we start our drive. Me and my baby. It's just me and my baby. And then we're meeting Danielle in Dallas. Okay, so Wednesday we drive to Hot Springs, Arkansas. And so we're going through Little Rock, So we'll have a couple little quick stops in there. We're actually gonna go through Tennessee, go through Memphis. We're gonna be hitting Memphis like rush hour time, so I'm not super stoked about that, but I don't know what to expect either. So we're gonna just take it as we take it, you know? Gotta do the best we can. And I'm gonna make sure I put an otter on this day. This is the day we're going to see the otters. So, you know, we're gonna play it by ear as the traffic goes and see what we see. We're gonna go through Memphis, and then we're gonna go into Little Rock and then staying in Hot Springs. The next morning on Thursday, we will be, I say we, when I'm saying we here, I'm meaning me and Layla Grace. We will be, I'm gonna go to one of the bathhouses on Bathhouse Row. I'm very excited about this. And let me put the lily one up in the corner here. And then we're gonna go see the national parks. We're gonna do like, there's a little hike we can do. And then, oh, this is so cute, I love it. And then we're going to, that's where we're gonna start the morning, and then we're gonna drive into Dallas. We're gonna meet Danielle in Dallas. We have a hotel booked there. We're gonna get dinner that night, and then Friday morning we depart. We're gonna go through Waco because we're gonna stop at that little bookshop in Waco. A couple other things we're gonna see around there, and then we're gonna head through Austin because neither of us have ever been to Austin, so we're gonna check another city off. I didn't realize it's like Dallas, Waco, Austin, San Antonio are all like an hour and a half or so from each other. So it's like you can hit everything. As big as Texas is, they're all like in this one little stretch of freeway there. So that's Friday. Then we're gonna drive to San Antonio. We're gonna do Waco, Austin, San Antonio, and we're staying in San Antonio, right by the Alamo, I might point out. I have a very exciting Pee Wee Herman Alamo t-shirt that I bought to wear when we go to the Alamo. I don't know if we're gonna go to the Alamo, but we're gonna go take a picture of it and see it. Danielle, like I said, she's from Australia. She's like, you're gonna have to teach me about the Alamo. And I was like, listen, girl, I don't know anything about the Alamo besides the fact that it doesn't have a basement. That's as far as my knowledge and the average American's knowledge goes. But I guess we'll learn some things. So San Antonio is supposed to have really good food. So we're excited. We're gonna get a nice dinner on Friday and Saturday. Saturday is the day at the zoo. Very, very excited about this. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from San Antonio, but we figured that way we'll be in San Antonio like for the bulk of the trip, so that we have like stuff to do, places to eat and everything, because this is kind of like in a more rural area where the zoo is. And then Sunday morning I drop Danielle off at the airport, and then I begin my drive. This is where the weather event is coming into play here. So there's like multiple models. There's one where it's like everything will fall slightly south of my route and I should be okay. There's one where there will be a little bit of ice, which would be the worst. And then there's one where there will be 3 to 5 inches of snow, which would be the second worst. But the snow would be better than ice, because ice you can't drive in. Snow, I can drive slowly in my Subaru. So we shall see what happens. It's a long drive on Sunday, like all the way up through Texas. So I don't know. I mean, we got to play it by ear. So, you know, I have my itinerary here, and here I'm like, well, we'll see. We can change on the fly. We just got to keep an eye on things and see how it goes. The event is supposed to be over by like dark on Saturday. It's just a matter of how fast you road crews get out. I don't really know. I don't know the parts that I'm going through yet. So ideally, once we get to this day, if it's okay to drive, I'm going to drive up into Shamrock, Texas, start there, and then we're going to do Route 66, which reminds me I have to get my Route 66 Oklahoma passport so I can get my stamps for that. And we're gonna go with the flow. We're gonna see what we see. We're gonna snuggle otters no matter what. It's gonna be raining, I think, when we snuggle the otters, but it seems like most of their pens have a roof, so we should be like undercover for a lot of the day. It's gonna be otters, lemurs, coatimundis, capybaras, prairie dogs, but not Chunk. He's evil. Who am I missing? Sloth. Possibly small alligator? I don't know. But it's going to be so fun. And I'm going to introduce Danielle to some of my favorite Australian music because she doesn't know the bands. It's so funny because she's like, you got to teach me this Australian music that you listen to. And I was like, we're listening to a lot of Electric Fields. And I feel like I have made her listen to Empire of the Sun before, but maybe not. We'll see. So anyway, we also both love Kylie Minogue, so I know there's going to be some Kylie Minogue. Her dog is named after Kylie Minogue. So we'll listen to some Kylie Minogue for sure too. So, gonna be a great time. I'm so excited. I'm a little nervous about things. I'm a little nervous about running into other ice situations, but we're gonna do our best, okay? In these trying times, I gotta give myself things to look forward to so that I can keep going forward. And so I'm gonna try to bring that energy to you all also, because we gotta find the little joys where we can so that we can keep up the good fight. So I will be vlogging this entire thing, so please, subscribe here so that you can follow along. I will be posting on my Instagram page as well in more real time because the vlog will be delayed by a couple weeks, but this is where we are. We're gonna try it, and this kid is so cute. Okay, I love you all. I'm gonna get ready, get finished packing, get to work, and get this day on the road. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here. And as always, my friends, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in my next video.